It feels so good to have this studio done, and it almost feels like we should be putting our feet up, but in reality,
there is so much to do. I feel like we're just scratching the surface of this massive build. Today's the day, the concrete's going in. It's been a lot of work up until now, getting all the formwork sorted. And now we've been able to pump all the concrete, basically starting from the back and working our way to the front with the big Lang concrete pump, so they're killing it.
It's every toddler's dream to watch concrete trucks, so I've brought the kids along to watch, and this is a pretty monumental occasion because this is our house slab being laid. And just so I can show them how tough their mum is, I've got on the shovel as well.
Go, Mum. Well, that was nice to have all of our concrete down for about 30 seconds, wasn't it? Well, it's only been a couple of days since we've had the slab down and Kara's already started making changes. So she wanted the sink over in the kitchen against the wall, but now she's decided she wants it in the island bench. So it means I'm here with the concrete saw. I've got to cut out our new slab and jackhammer it out. I don't think she quite realises how much work's involved in it. What a mess.
I'm gonna say it's not gonna be the last change that I make, but we've got to move on because it's time to build our studio. When we did Toowoomba Reno, we did a studio out the back, and it's been one of the best things we've done. We've got a separate area for friends and family to come and stay, and we wanted to make sure we could do the same in this build.
I've got to say, it feels pretty awesome to finally throw the nail bag on the tools, got all the boys here, and we're starting to chip away at this dream build. First things up, and that's the studio, and the frames are coming together. The vibes are good, it's awesome.
Designed this studio purely for guests, so we want it to have that hotel feel, but also have the charm of the original beach shack. To do that, I'm going to use lots of white and our signature oak cabinetry, but I'm also going to grunge it up a little with some khaki, some rustic timbers, and some clay look tiles. I'm also thinking a big arch doorway as you walk in, and I'm really going to play on the drama of that with some floor-to-ceiling curtains. With my design scheme locked in, it is time to go shopping.
Yeah, pretty excited. So if you're designing a bathroom with your wife and you come to the point where your wife doesn't quite remember previous conversations, you do your plan and you just get them to sign off on it. So you sign all this.
Don't talk down to me.
I'm not talking down, I'm just saying it's going to save a lot of confusion for married couples, might save counselling, might even save your marriage. There you go, just sign off on those if you can.
I want to see like a proper end-up contract. Yes, well, it's probably not a binding contract if it's between husband and wife, and I'm going to tell you now there's going to be more changes, but I've got all my tiles for the studio.
Things are progressing really well at the studio. We've had a great run of weather, everything's been flowing and our roof is going on. It's an exciting day for our little guest house here. We've been able to screw down our roof sheets, which look awesome. We've gone for Colorbond Ultra Steel in the colour June, which ties in really nicely to this area because it's nice and leafy, it's green, and this is going to work really well with our overall colour palette.
And because we're so close to the ocean, we've chosen Colorbond Ultra Steel.
The exterior of the studio is totally locked up. That means we're working on the inside. All the rough-ins happening, plumbing, electrical, the infrastructure, and then gyprocks going on the walls, ready for fit out.
Originally we had planned timber floors, but I changed my mind and have decided on tiles for a number of reasons. It means we can have underfloor heating. They're super hardy. We live across the road from the beach, so I want this to be an area that can get dirty and super easy to clean.
And you know what? It's a win-win because it means I don't have to lay the timber floor, so I'm happy.
I've decided on a whitewash timber look tile, and I'm going with a herringbone pattern, which is a bit more time consuming to lay, but it'll be worth it in the end. For a small bathroom, I've actually chosen 3 different types of tiles. So I've got the herringbone on the floor, the large format tiles on the wall, and a gorgeous feature tile on the curved wall.
We put a fair bit of thought and design into this kitchen, basically because there's a small amount of space and we wanted to use it well and for this area to function properly.
But the ceilings are high, so we've run the cabinetry all the way up to make use of all that space. We've got some beautiful soft oak tones mixed with the white, but the hero of the kitchen is the Cosentino stone, installed to perfection by Ed Steen. This is the courtyard to our studio, and it's completely self-contained from the rest of our house. So the idea is that if we have guests come and stay, they can let themselves in and out. They've got their own outside entertaining area. They can walk to the beach, they can come back, relax on the deck, have a shower, and just chill out in their own zone.
I mean, all in all, it's going to be a pretty nice spot. Probably move out here myself.
When the kids are annoying you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we can take it in turns then.
Building our deck outside here, and what we've done is gone with the 140 wide black butt decking, which Mitre 10 have just dropped off. Personally, this is my favourite type of decking just because it comes like really nice and wide. I love the colour of it, and it's black butt, so it's really durable and it's perfect for any sort of deck outside and adds so much more living space. So this is going to be a beautiful little feature.
One of the key design features of this studio are the wide line stacker doors.
They basically stack all the way back into the cavity, allowing this lounge room space to literally double.
The kitchen is small, but there's so many little design elements that work well together. We've got the sensor stone, the hand-cut subway tiles, and the clay light. The arched doorway creates such a sense of drama as you walk in, and we frame that beautifully with these floor-to-ceiling curtains which help to accentuate the space. For the paint, I've chosen a 2-tone wall, and this is such a cost-effective way to make a statement. When setting up guest accommodation, it's important to choose a quality mattress. I've chosen the Slumberland Sutton pillow top from Snooze and paired it with the beautiful Dane bedside tables in a natural finish.
For the wardrobe space, we've had Lachlan Furniture design and make some beautiful oak cabinetry.
This is a short stay accommodation only, so we've made sure there's just the right amount of storage.
Couple of t-shirts, 1 pair of undies, 1 pair of socks. And if you've got to do the washing, it's time to go. Moving into the bathroom, we've got this beautiful oak vanity.
And I love how that works so well with those clay look tiles. We've opted for brushed nickel tapware, and I love the finish of these. I'm going to carry these through the rest of the build.
With our Rake ceilings, we've got 2 Velux skylights which let in heaps of natural light.
It feels so good to have this studio done, and it almost feels like we should be putting our feet up, but in reality,
there is so much to do. I feel like we're just scratching the surface of this massive build.
Coming up next on Blue Lagoon Build.
Today's the day.
I honestly could cry with excitement. Because we're so close to the ocean. We're so close to the ocean. And it sets the tone for the rest of the home. Couldn't be happier. Made that rhyme up on the spot.